I've been making content on the internet for over a decade now. And specifically, I've made thousands of viral TikTok shop videos. And all in all, I've cleared over 1 billion views across all of my social media platforms. And 100 million of those coming specifically from TikTok shop content. But just like everyone else, I didn't immediately start going viral as soon as I got started. Before I actually got into TikTok shop, I was really struggling and I was delivering for Uber Eats on food stamps with my girlfriend. And I actually had $6 to my name. I literally have the screenshot when I took it. When I broke down in my car at a Planet Fitness in Van Nuys, I took that screenshot as a reminder of where I was in the moment because I knew I was not going to be in that position for much longer. And when I actually first got started with TikTok shop affiliate, I was doing everything to try to make my videos blow up and go viral because deep down I knew that I was meant for much more than just delivering food. I wanted to actually make a business model work. I was tired of scraping by. And I will say that the biggest shift that happened for me was instead of recording my content without a plan, I actually studied and began to learn what makes a video truly go viral. Right away, that $6 in my bank account turned into multiple six-figure profit months, and that old Corolla that I was delivering food with quickly turned into my dream supercar that I now get to record content in. And now I get to live in my dream mansion in Calabasas. I mean, guys, just check out the view behind us, the pool. But I think the coolest thing that TikTok shop has allowed me to do is retire my mom, especially all my Latinos watching this. You understand the feeling of watching your immigrant parents grind for almost nothing in return. So the day that I could tell my mom you don't ever have to work another day in your life, that was probably the best day of my life and the proudest that I've ever felt as a son. In this video, I'm gonna be giving you guys the exact blueprint completely for free that I use to make viral TikTok shop affiliate videos. These next few minutes are gonna be more valuable than any other video that you're gonna waste your time watching on TikTok or scrolling IG Reels. And I implore you to actually just make this video full screen. Don't read the comments, turn off all distractions. I'm not just saying that for some bullshit retention reasons, but genuinely, if you just watch this video and actually implement what I'm about to tell you, you could quite literally change your financial livelihood forever. So let's get right into it. So we're gonna talk about what virality even is. And in case you guys don't know, virality stems from emotion. Now, instead of blindly copying videos that you see on your For You page that already have millions of views, and you think, okay, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing and I'll get millions of views. The thing is, you and everyone else that's on the daily virals and Calidata is already trying that, and you also aren't actively understanding why that video went viral in the first place. So it's very important that you begin to understand why videos go viral. This way you can actually replicate them on autopilot. And that's the thing, a lot of people come into this thinking that if I can just copy a viral video, I'm gonna be able to make a few $1,000s in commissions. And sure, maybe you're gonna get a couple of sales here and there because it is a proven winning video, but let's be real, you're probably only gonna make a couple $100 a month at most. And the strategy might work for only one video a month if you're lucky. You're leaving thousands of dollars on the table by not actually understanding what drives views, what drives conversions. So if your video doesn't trigger emotion, it's gonna die. Another very important concept to grasp is that the algorithm does not care how much effort you put in a video. Like, let's say you spent an hour on the ideation process, you filmed it, that took you an hour, you got 10 different angles, you edited, that took you another hour. You just spent 3 hours on a TikTok shop video. Just because you spent all that time and effort doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna do jack shit. I mean, I'll be honest, like my most viral video of all time that got around 40 million views and made me over 6 figures in profit took me 30 seconds to make. There was no cuts, I didn't change the camera angles, it was literally just me getting right into it, yapping. But it's because I understood how to capture emotion. I knew how to piss people off. And especially now with GMV Max, you need to understand how to actually convert. Out of the thousands of videos that I've made, the ones that actually went viral had a few things in common. And once I understood that, I made sure to include those concepts in my videos every single time. One of these things are emotional triggers. So in simple terms, what triggers people's emotions? What gets them to feel hate? What gets them to feel pain? What gets them to feel curiosity? Like, think about it like this. There's a reason that you stop on specific videos and you scroll right past other videos. Maybe it's because a video piqued your curiosity. Maybe it's because a video pissed you off. Maybe it's because a video was controversial, but it had some sort of emotional trigger that made you stop and want to keep watching it. This is what drives views at the end of the day. The way that I like to think about it, guys, is social media is just human behavior encapsulated on an app. And so once you begin to understand how other humans react to certain words, certain phrases, certain actions, you can take advantage of that, incorporate those elements in your video, and then now you know exactly how to capture attention and garner views. You also want to be testing different video styles because there are certain styles that you are going to naturally resonate with. So for me, I know I love to do skits and talking head style content, but one style of content that I really hate, that I see a lot of other affiliates crush with, is the yapping style content where they're just talking to the audience for like 2 minutes. Their videos get millions of views and they drive a lot of conversions, but that's just not me. I like to actually think about the things I'm gonna say in my videos, and that's why I do talking head with cuts in between my videos, or I just like to act, which is exactly why I do skits. I like to be entertaining. I like to include humor in my videos. But you want to figure out very quickly like what feels the most natural to you. And not only that, but what is actually going to work, because you may love doing skits, but if they don't get views and they don't get conversions, then that doesn't mean you should keep doing them. You have to kind of find that fine balance of like, okay, I enjoy doing this, but it also actively works for me and actually gets me views and actually gets me commissions as well. But even if you understand how to create something that goes viral, if you make this one crucial mistake, a video with 1 million views will still make you $0 fucking dollars. And that is targeting the wrong audience. So let's talk exactly about how you're gonna target the right audience and how you're gonna get your messaging dialed in so that they actually watch your video and then eventually click that buy button. So the difference between viral videos that make you thousands of dollars in commissions versus the ones that leave you with nothing comes down to who you're actually reaching, who you're actually talking to. So I see this all the time, especially with beginner affiliates. They'll be promoting something like, let's say for example, creatine gummies. And they'll say, hey, if you work out, if you go to the gym, if you play sports, if you're trying to be stronger, if you want to build muscle, these are going to be great for that. And right off the bat, you're trying to target way too many avatars. If you don't know what an avatar means, it's like a specific type of person. So take for example, moms who just had a baby, or blue collar working men, or college frat guys. So when you try to go broad, you actually end up reaching nobody. And it's because the person that's watching the video is not going to feel like you're specifically relating to them. They're not going to feel like you're talking directly to them. And so right now I'm talking to a very specific person. I know you're either doing TikTok shop affiliate right now, or you're interested in getting in. And so I know exactly how to talk to you. I know what are your pain points? What are you struggling with? What's your dream? That's exactly the things that you should be considering before you make your videos. Who is your avatar? What are their pain points? What are their dreams? You need to create an emotional pull in them to actually watch your video and then eventually buy your product. So if you don't get very fucking specific on who you're trying to reach, your video is going to feel generic, and generic never sells. Specificity is key. So before you choose a random product to promote from your For You page, or you just throw up any video out on the internet, take the time to understand exactly who that product is targeting. And sometimes the product itself is not going to make it specific on who it's trying to reach. So let's use the creatine gummy example again, because that could work for women who are trying to build a big ass. That could work for guys who want some big ass fucking arms. That could work for grandmas who want to improve their memory, because now creatine is shown to improve cognitive behavior. And maybe they don't like the taste of regular creatine and they want to try the gummies. So sometimes the avatar is not going to be completely obvious to you, but these are the things that you're going to have to research, and that way you know exactly who you are going to target with the product. I'll give you guys a very valuable piece of advice right now. Some of your best performing videos will be targeting underserved markets. So instead of just being a carbon copy of what everybody is promoting on Calo Data, on the daily virals, and targeting those same people, try to figure out like who is a new audience that you could reach with your product. What are their pain points? What are the things that they struggle with? And this is what we like to call a blue ocean strategy. When you come up with a unique way to promote something that's already been pretty much oversaturated, you're going to be able to dominate with that saturated product because you have a unique way of promoting it. The other benefit of getting very specific with who you're trying to target is you're going to be able to dial in on your messaging just so much more effectively. And I really feel like I'm giving like $1 million lesson right here, because this is what I've used to make multiple millions with TikTok Shop. This is exactly what we taught to my client Hugo, who hit an $11,000 profit month his first 30 days working with us. He was promoting a leg massager, and I told him to get very specific with targeting that Hispanic mom audience. And so since he knew exactly who he was targeting, he was able to lead with pain. He was able to amplify that pain by using something we call twisting the knife. And then he knows exactly how to introduce the solution, which is how the product is going to fix that pain or fulfill the desire. So instead of targeting like athletes and blue collar dads and all these different avatars, he got very specific on the Latina moms. And so he hit on their major pain points, which is like they're probably standing all day at work. They probably can't play with their kids. They probably have varicose veins. They probably don't feel like cooking a meal when they get home for their family. Like, this is how fucking specific we're getting. And guys, again, specificity is what sells. And I do want to mention, guys, that in your first couple of videos, when you're still researching your target audience and ideal customer, things might feel a little bit slow. below. But over time, you're gonna understand how to spot a product and instantly know which angles to take that are gonna drive views and sales. A great example of this is one of my clients, Chris, who came to us stuck at $1,000 months, $2,000 months with TikTok Shop, and we helped him dial in on these exact things, like his messaging. Who is he trying to target? What products would best serve that audience that he's trying to target? We helped him with his Spanish content, and it was crazy like watching his growth, because he went from like those $2,000 months to $6,000 profit month. And then we shot an interview on the channel, and then the next month he had $12,000 profit month. And now he actually ended up clearing last month in September a $30,000 profit month, which is just like fucking insane, simply because of the things that I'm telling you right now. Or like how we helped Tenzi, a busy mom who's working 2 jobs. She was starting from complete scratch, like had never made a piece of content ever on the internet before. And in her first 30 days working with us, we helped her clear a $13,000 profit month with her commissions and a retainer that we got her. And again, it's because with her, we tapped into her specific unicorn, her specific angle. She was a mom who had just had a baby, so we helped her target other moms who were going through those postpartum changes. The things they deal with, like aging, the things they deal with, like with their skin, like acne. And when she got really specific on that avatar and then dialing in, twisting the knife with that pain, that's how she hit those crazy numbers in those crazy months. And I could go on and on, like Alberto, who hit an $11,000 profit month, Alexander, who just recently hit a $6,000 profit month. We helped David hit a $7,000 profit month. We helped Diana, another Spanish-speaking client, she's actually a Hispanic mom, that hit a $6,000 profit month. But I think you guys are understanding the point. And if you are ready to apply the best strategies that are working right now with TikTok Shop, and you're ready to start seeing real results, I mean, guys, we are in the middle of Q4. This is where the most amount of money is made for affiliates. Now is the perfect time, especially with the holidays coming up. People are ready to spend. You can click that first link in the description and start working with me one-on-one to help you build your custom approach. Now, let's get back into how you actually need to deliver your content in a structure that consistently converts. So this is the viral structure that I've come up with that works for me every single time and that I teach all of my clients. I've used it across every single one of my videos that have gone viral, and you better believe that I'm still using it today as a top affiliate. People always try to reinvent the wheel, but at the end of the day, guys, sales and marketing is something that has been mastered for decades. So if you're not using a structure that is specifically made for short form content, you're gonna lose attention, you're not gonna get views, you're not gonna get conversions, and you're pretty much gonna hate your life. Now, most people, when I say, hey, like you need a structure, they're like, okay, I have that. Like I know what a hook is, I know what a call to action is, but that is just like barely scraping it. It goes way deeper than that. And so every video that you make should follow these 4 key elements if you actually want that video to perform and drive you sales. And this structure I actually learned from learning what a VSL was. So again, we're not reinventing the wheel here, we're just bringing it to short form content. So as most of you know, the most important part of your video is the hook. It's those first 3 seconds. Again, you want to have that emotional trigger, whether it's curiosity, whether it's pissing people off, whether it's shock content. What are you gonna say that's gonna stop someone from scrolling and continue watching your video? The next element that you need to follow in your videos is the story. Set the context or paint the picture. Like, why should they actually care? And this is where you dive deep into their pain points. What are they struggling with? What do they currently hate about their life? And how would your product begin to fix that? Sell that dream with your product. Help them visualize, if I have this product in my hand, how will my life get infinitely better? You always want to put yourself in the shoes of your customer. Proof, guys. Proof is always so fucking important to include in your videos. A lot of people just like skip out on it. There's so many ways you can add proof simply by adding maybe an overlay photo or video of the reviews. You can have a before and after. You don't usually want to do like a straight up collage because that might get you a violation, but what we can do is show a photo of you with acne and then now in the video your skin is super clear. For proof, you can also bring up celebrities or influencers that have talked about the product. Of course, you want to make sure that you're being honest with that and not just fibbing, like making a lie. The last thing that your videos always need is a call to action. So you can use something like a scarcity call to action, like, hey, it's low in stock right now, or an urgency-based call to action, like, you know, right now it's on a Christmas flash sale. But one of my favorites that I talk about all the time is just re-looping back into the pain, twisting that knife a little bit harder. If you're tired of having dry, red, irritated skin that makes you want to hide in photos, I would grab this skin serum down below. Now, do you get what I mean by twisting that knife? For video format tips, I would always recommend to keep your videos around 30 to 50 seconds. Some of the top affiliates can get away with 1 minute to 2 minute videos, but typically I wouldn't recommend that for most people. You always want to make sure that you have fast cuts, like every 3 to 5 seconds have a cut. People's attention spans are completely fried this day and age. So how are you going to hold their attention? By having cuts. You can use zooms as well. You can use captions on screen. I've also seen certain people add like sound effects, you can definitely play around with that. TikTok is a very visual platform, so just like think about that. I think background is also something that doesn't get talked about enough. You typically always want your product to match the background. If you're filming a supplement, you should film that in the kitchen. If you're doing skincare, that should be in your bathroom. And hey, like get out of your comfort zone. If you're constantly filming in your house or in your room, maybe film some videos at the park, maybe film some videos at the beach or with a pool in the background. But I'm telling you guys right now, like getting out of your comfort zone and filming in different environments, not only is it gonna make your videos so much more fresh, but I truly think that it does a lot with your creativity and helps you just become a better affiliate overall. Also guys, like don't sell right off the bat. Like don't immediately be like, hey guys, I got this off the TikTok shop. Like you wanna build that desire first. Build that desire, tap into their pain points, make them like really feel their situation and where they're at right now, and then crave your product before you mention the sale, before you mention, hey, like it's on TikTok shop. And by simply following this structure, the videos that you're uploading now are gonna see a huge boost in not only views, but actual conversions. I know that I named the title of this video Going Viral on TikTok Shop, but I specifically wanted to dial in and not only what goes viral, but also gets conversions, because honestly guys, virality doesn't mean jack shit. If you get 1 million views, but you get 0 sales, I mean, that's not gonna pay your bills. You actually need to understand what drives conversions, and that's exactly what we're talking about with this structure. But the real difference between having just one good video and creating thousands that actually perform comes down to this one thing, and it's building the right systems. So here's how I built a 7-figure empire with TikTok Shop affiliate. The reason I've not only gone viral once, but if you sort my videos by most popular, you can scroll down hundreds of videos and you'll still see my videos have millions of views. So the reason that I've been able to go viral over 1,000 times is because I made it a system that I could follow and go to every single day when I upload. Most creators just make random videos hoping that one hits, and the truth is that's not scalable. If you're not tracking what works, you can't scale what converts. Out of the thousands of videos that I've made that have went bonkers viral, that doesn't even count the ones that just completely flop. But the reason that I had so many viral videos is because even when I did flop, I didn't give a shit. I kept going, and not only did I keep going, because I hear a lot of like TikTok Shop gurus and coaches tell you, just stay consistent, just keep posting. But the truth is, you also have to be a student of the game. You have to master your content. You have to strive to be a better affiliate every single day. And so not only should you be staying consistent through the slow seasons, but you should be analyzing your content, seeing what got more views, maybe what drove some sales, what completely flopped. Okay, let's not do that anymore. But every day you should be trying to get better and better and study what works. Every time that I would have a video that popped off, I would literally analyze it, sometimes for hours. I would ask myself, okay, like why did that hook work so well? Why did it capture attention? Why did it make someone stop scrolling? What was my pacing like? What was my tonality like? Did I sound over the top? Did I sound just natural and authentic? Who was I speaking to? Was I talking to dads in this video? Was I talking to younger guys in this video? What were the pain points mentioned in this video? What was the proof in this video? Did I even mention reviews, or did I mention how many I had sold? That's all of the little things that add up to make a viral video. And even the videos that didn't get views or didn't convert taught me what to test next. And this is the step that a lot of affiliates just don't ever do. They think that it's just about posting content, staying consistent. But the truth is, it goes so much deeper than that, guys. If you actually want to be one of the top affiliates in the world, and you ever want to hit a 6-figure profit month like I've done multiple times, you have to go a layer deeper. You have to actually do the work that no other affiliate really wants to do. And that's researching and taking notes on your content and on other people's content. Now, if you are serious about hitting your first 10K month with TikTok Shop, and you don't want to waste time testing what I've already tested over 1,000 videos, you can start seeing results just by implementing what I told you in this video. The thing is, you're still going to spend months of trial and error figuring out what hooks work, what products you should even be promoting. So if you just want to skip all of the headaches and work one-on-one with one of the best affiliates in the entire world, I would definitely click that top link inside of the description to join my one-on-one mentorship 7-figure affiliate. And I want to emphasize that this is not just another course where you're left with thousands of other people. Nobody's going to answer your questions. Like, no, this is an actual one-on-one program where you have your own private Slack channel. You can ask me and my team questions every single day. We'll give you feedback on every single one of your videos. Not only that, but we build out your content strategy so you know exactly how to make videos that convert for you. We hand select your winning products, so there's no guesswork and wondering what should you even be promoting. And we even script out your videos. We tell you exactly what to say for the hook, story, the proof, the CTA, word for word. So pretty much all you have to do is just hit that record button and collect commissions. And you guys have seen the results that we get for our clients, like Chris, who hit a $30,000 profit month, and he came to us just at $1,000 months. We recently also helped Nico hit a $20,000 profit month. We actually just shot a podcast together. We helped Tenzi hit a $13,000 profit month. Alberto hit an $11,000 profit month. Hugo also hit an $11,000 profit month. And we have so many more case studies that you can watch on the channel. Right now, Q4 is the best time to get in with TikTok Shop Affiliate. So if you haven't started yet and you're ready to actually get serious about this, now's the time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.